Welcome back to Kimchi Crawl. I thought I'd start a new playthrough today. I'm going to be playing as a Gnoll Stalker. So, with Gnolls, they are training every single skill at the same time. You can't turn off any skill, you're forced to train everything. But the upshot is they have really great aptitudes for everything. So we've already started with almost 5 levels in spellcasting, almost 6 levels in stealth, 4 in dodging, 2 in fighting. The way the backgrounds work in Crawl is that you're allocated a certain stat distribution, so we've got 12 strength, 14 int, 16 dex, which is due to our stalker background. You're given some items, so we were given potions of degeneration, a dagger, and you're given some spells if you have spells, and you're also given some starting experience towards certain skills. And because Gnolls have such a great aptitude, they will start with very high skill levels. The downside of Gnolls obviously is that because we are training everything, we gain experience in any one particular skill quite slowly. But Gnolls are pretty fun, and they're nice to play if you don't want to micromanage your skills. Stalkers are a background that was removed, I don't know exactly when, maybe around 0.12 or 0.13. They had this spell, Fulsome Distillation, which distills the essence from a corpse, and they have another spell in their starting spellbook, Evaporate, which can then throw potions. So the idea with this class is that you would kill monsters, get potions from their corpses, and then use those potions to kill more monsters. First thing I'll do is I'll actually just set up a macro for distilling from a corpse. The way you do that is you hit the tilde key, which is at the top left of the keyboard under escape, on my keyboard at least. So let's just do that. And let's get started. Stalkers are sort of intended to be a stealthy assassin sort of class, so that's how we're going to play at the beginning of the game at least. Here's our first corpse, so if we extract, we get a potion of water out of it. And once we hit level 2, we can start evaporating potions and using them to throw at monsters. From a kobold, we'll actually get a potion of degeneration because he has a poisonous corpse, and I'm going to pick up the stones. With Gnolls, it's pretty much a good idea to pick up absolutely everything that you can use, because Gnolls end up being very generalist characters due to the way their skills work. And actually I did pick up a sling, so it's probably worth, once I've got a few more stones, swapping over to that. I won't swap over to it right now just in case it's cursed. And I think I will pick up that leather armor. I'd rather have a little bit more AC. We've got a ring here, which I won't wear just yet. And there's a jackal over there. Let's throw a stone at him to wake him up, and then back up to this corridor so that we don't get swarmed. We actually are level 2 as well, so I will learn Evaporate. In the starting book we've also got Petrify, which is a really nice spell that can bring you all the way through the lair branches. Will of Earth, which I don't actually know what this one does, I think it's new. So this is to make bridges over lava or water, which doesn't seem terribly useful. Wall Camouflage lets us approach enemies if they're next to a wall. And Pass Wall, which lets you phase through a certain amount of walls depending on your spell power. I'll probably pick up Petrify and maybe Pass Wall, but I don't know about Will of Earth and Wall Camouflage. Anyway, we've got Evaporate now, so I might make a macro for that as well, and it looks like I already had one from a previous game, so that's fine. Actually, that's probably not fine. Let's just make that ZB. So just to show it off, if I evaporate, I can evaporate this potion of water and throw it at the bat, and it makes a cloud of steam, which doesn't seem that good, but steam is actually very useful in this game, especially if you're in a corridor, because it can block off line of sight. Oh yeah, one other thing about gnolls is that we can detect items, so that's what all these question marks out of line of sight are. Actually, I will pick up those arrows, I think. It might be worth using a bow at some point. We already have a cloak, so that's fine, okay. And poison darts are definitely worth picking up. And for all of our level ups, I'm going to go intelligence every single time. Gnolls will randomly gain strength in or dex every 4th level, but I want to gradually shift into being a caster character because stabbing isn't something that's really sustainable long term in Crawl. Okay, let's read our scrolls. Teleportation, let's go back up. Noise, let's go back up. He has a dagger of protection, which is better than our dagger, so let's steal that off him. And remove curse, and we have one altar on the level. Down at the bottom right, let's make our way towards the altar, I guess. That's a lot of stuff. Let's back up. Let's actually do this. That helps a little bit. When enemies are standing in steam, they take a decent amount of damage. And gnolls are kind of difficult at this stage in the game. We can probably take on one, but we took about half our health in damage doing that. So let's retreat to the stairs and heal up. And we got lucky there with our level up because we actually got intelligence, which is exactly what I want. Preferably I get intelligence on every level up, and if I don't get intelligence I would like strength. But it's not the end of the world if I get a dex level up. There's an adder here, which is normally very dangerous, but we do have a gnoll right in front of him, and if we throw some steam at him, he should... well, that didn't work out exactly as I hoped. He did take some damage from being caught in the steam cloud, which is what I wanted. He just didn't die from it. Let's do it here as well. He's standing in steam, so he should die, although he almost killed us. And we did get a whole bunch of skills leveling up just there, which happens with gnolls. All of your skills tend to level up at once. And I have 60 stone, so I think I will swap to the sling just to check it. It's not cursed, which is good. We can use this now as a ranged option. And the altar is Percellus, which I don't think I'm interested in this game. He's a evocations god, similar to Nemlex, but more focused on wands, I think. And we also excel level 5, so I should learn Petrify. Petrify, yeah, as I said before, is a very good spell. It can bring you through lair branches if you're careful. And this guy is a worm that can bite for 12 damage, so let's just back up and sling some stones at him. There is a runed hand axe here. I don't have remove curse, so I won't try it just yet, but that could be nice. And I've got a couple more scrolls. I've already identified magic mapping, so I can just read them on this level. Let's go with the dagger, I guess, for enchant weapon, and we can identify those 3 potions which are curing. That's a good one to identify. Okay, so don't think we left anything on the level. Let's head down. Got 2 rings now, but I want to wait until we've got remove curse. And whenever I'm attacking monsters, I'm trying to draw them back away from unexplored territory. When you fight, you usually cause some amount of noise, and if you're fighting the unexplored territory, you can attract more attention than you're comfortable with. Okay, so there's a couple of gnolls, a few gnolls, all bunched up here. This looks like a good candidate for... Let's try throwing a potion of degeneration this time. So that causes mephitic clouds, or it has a chance of doing poison clouds, I think. Let's just do a steam as well. It didn't quite work out there though. I was hoping that they would get confused and start attacking each other. Two identifiers, let's just read those immediately. And there's a few gods here. So Gozag, Dithmenos, Kiku, Legion. And also I think we found Trog on this floor, but Trog isn't something I'm interested in. We could go for 3 of these gods. Probably won't go for this one because this one kind of sucks. But I think these are all reasonable gods to pick. If we wanted to swerve into necromancy, we could go Kiku, and that'll guarantee us a Necronomicon. Not sure. I don't really want to go with any of these gods, so I think I'll wait. Although, I think I've said before, strictly speaking, it is best if you want to win to just go for the first half-decent god that you come across. Okay, so we've got a remove curse. Let's try these rings. Ring of Wizardry, that's nice, and poison resistance is also nice. Oh, we didn't end up learning Petrify before. I think we got interrupted by something. Nemelex. Well, Nemelex would be a good god. But I've already done it on the Mountain Dwarf Fighter, so I won't go Nemelex again. And just to show off Petrify, what we can do is petrify things like that, and then when monsters are petrified, they count as being asleep for stabbing purposes, so we can now stab this guy for massive damage. Your stabbing is based on your short blades and your stealth, and we've got a lot of stealth. There was a portal on this floor, and I think I'll just read the magic mapping. Okay, it's over there, so we don't miss out on it. Orc Priest. He probably can't be avoided. I think he got 2 smites in on us there, which is bad. Oh, 3. We are now in one-shot range for a smite, so hopefully he doesn't kill us. I'm going to try and confuse him, which worked out, and there we go, he's dead. Let's confuse you as well. Another priest. I think we just leave and try another stair. And I misstepped there and ended up right next to the ogre. Hopefully we can get a bit of distance on him. If we just walk around this little column here, eventually, due to random energy, we'll end up 1 step away from him. Like that. Although I am almost back to full health now, so we can probably just try fighting him as well. How easy is it for us to paralyze him? 47%. Okay, that's not working. And we're now starving, so we can't cast spells. What do I do? Let's see, we can eat something. Let's try Degeneration next to him. Okay, that worked out. We're kind of close. I think we'll go up and around because the orcs were down there. Okay, managed to make it in time. Wouldn't have been the end of the world if we missed out on this, but these are nice to grab. I want to kill this guy on land so that I can get to his corpse. And I think this is a fairly small sewer level from the looks of it. I don't recognise this one off the top of my head, so I'm not sure what's at the end of it. There is one that has a troll unique, and there is one that has a mermaid in it. And it looks like we've got the mermaid. We probably can take out the mermaid, but it's a little bit dangerous, so let's see if we can draw all of these guys away first before we fight the mermaid. Okay, well there's a mermaid. We do want it on land, it's less evasive there. Let's see if we can confuse. We can. Let's throw some steam as well. There we go. Got her. We did pick up a potion of flight, so we can make our way over towards this little area here. I think... could we actually have made it? Oh yeah, this is shallow water. Actually no, how do we get over there? I shouldn't just rush towards it, I'm gonna die. Let's see if we can petrify her. 0%. Okay, let's confuse her. We are still flying, so maybe I can fly out onto deep water to get away from these guys. Oh, they can swim. Never mind then. Okay, that was a pretty poor play from me. I got distracted by all of these items over here. But it worked out. And let's grab these corpses before they expire. Okay. That went okay. Let's not go that way. Actually, can we paralyze him? Okay, there we go. He's petrified. There we go, got him. We can petrify you too. %. Okay, so I think we're just getting unlucky. I'm not really using the sling now that I think about it, but I'd probably rather use petrify on something like the ogre than the slings. Priest. That's stuck around the corner. Petrify also slows down monsters, so even though he wasn't actually petrified then, he was still moving more slowly, which helps with smiting. And there we go. So the nice thing with petrify is that you can kind of just spam it, and then if it doesn't work you can run away, and then wait for your mana to regen, then spam it again. Actually, I forgot to get that orc there. Let's see if we can confuse the priest. We could not. There we go. And Irredeemable we've done in a previous playthrough, and not really good for this character anyway. Would I rather have Wizardry, or I think I'd rather have Wizardry. Okay, let's identify some scrolls. We don't want to forget anything at the moment. We can just enchant the cloak. And immolation is probably not useful for this character. Sif Muna. That's actually an interesting god for a Gnoll. Doesn't really give us anything immediately, but if we worship Sif Muna, we will eventually learn every spell in the game, which is handy because Gnolls learn every spell school in the game, so we can probably use almost anything that Sif Muna will give us. And because we found her slightly early, I think it is worth joining. Okay, wasn't able to petrify that guy, but that's fine, we can just run away till our magic regens a bit and try again. He kind of juked me there. There we go. Step back and wait for him to get paralyzed, and then we can just stab him. Orc here, could be part of an orc pack. And in fact he probably is, because we heard a shout. Let's not wake up these guys just yet. We can do that after we've cleared out these orcs. Man, we really suck. Took us forever to kill that guy. Kept on missing him. And this guy has a couple of boomerangs, which I will I will pick them up. Okay, so we've done everything except for those guys near the temple. He's awake. Okay. And just out of curiosity, what would we have gotten? Wow, that's unusual. So if we had not worshipped Sifmuna, we could have gone into the temple and got the extremely rare Jiva temple. Although, honestly, I don't think Jiva is really that good. But that's interesting. Okay, have we got anything to identify? No. We do have this axe. Oh yeah, there you go. Axe of electrocution. Could be handy. Let's wake up the imp. He did not shout, which is good. And that guy has a large shield, so I want to grab that, although in a 3-rune game it's probably not likely that we'll ever be able to use it. Maybe if we find some manuals of shields. Let's just bring this guy up the stairs and not deal with those gnolls while they're hasted. Can we petrify that guy? I think we must have gotten in on our level 8 stat boost as well, because we're still at 12 and 16 for strength and dex. I didn't notice at the time. We also have gotten this channel magic ability from Sif Moona, which just makes our magic regenerate faster. We probably won't need to use it with our current playstyle. So let's grab that shield, and definitely grab these curare darts. These are like super poison darts, so they're worth picking up. Let's see if we can wake up the orc priest. We're probably not going to use the sling, so I don't think there's any point picking up the sling bullets. Now that we've got Petrify sort of online, we can just use that if anything's at range. Okay, so we are probably getting almost to the point where we can start seeing Lair and Orc. I think next level, or the level after. Next level. Let's not explore while we've got vulnerability. These guys are kind of interesting. If we distill from their corpse, we get a potion of unstable mutation. So these are pretty much equivalent to the old potions of mutation before cure mutation was removed, in which it will not guarantee you a beneficial mutation like the new ones do. If we're feeling daring, we can quaff this and hope for a good mutation. And honestly, why the hell not? Let's just do it. So we got resistance to magic, plus stealth, and low magic capacity, which is honestly not bad. The resistance to magic is really nice, and the stealth helps us out, because we're already a sneaky character. So that was pretty good, all things considered. If you actually want to win the game, you should never do that. That was probably a really bad idea, because I could have got something really bad like Berserkitis or that one that doesn't let you read scrolls. But in that case, it worked out fine. That's a lot of snakes. Is that some sort of vault? And yeah, Petrify is doing a lot of work. Anytime there's something that's somewhat dangerous, I'm just trying to petrify it and then get a stab on it. And at the moment we're sitting around 4 for all of our skills. 7.5 for stealth, which is good. Let's identify something. Berserk Rage, I'll hang on to it for the moment, but I doubt I'll use it. And here's the first level we can encounter Lair. If I do find Lair, I'll probably just go in immediately. Orc Priest. Let's exclude these guys for the moment. Can deal with them once we've cleared out a bit more of the level. I wonder if that's the same one. Probably is. In fact, that's also probably the same centaur, so I think we can get rid of that exclusion now. If I pick up this bow, we need 6 skill to attack at a delay of 1. And how much damage does that do? 9 damage. Is that better than throwing stuff? 6 damage. Maybe that's worth using. I'll try it out for a little bit. Maybe not. Nah. I think we need more skill for that to actually be useful. So I think we can just ditch the bow. And the, well actually I'll hang on to the arrows in case we get sticks to snakes. Prince Ribbit, we can just paralyze and kill him instantly, which is nice. Psyche is a problem because got a Dagger of Chaos. She's petrified now, which means that she will be moving more slowly, but we should still run away because she's hasted. Hopefully she doesn't get an attack in. She did get 1 attack in. Okay, got her. Unfortunately, the petrification on Prince Ribbit ran out. Let's just wait for him to paralyze before we attack him so that he doesn't teleport away. Robe of Positive Energy is going to be better because it's +2. We didn't find any... Oops, what did I just do? Any other armor, did we? Not really. We can't petrify the Hungry Ghost, and we don't really have a lot of damage output on anything really, so maybe this is a good use case for the Berserk Potion. Actually, we could have used the Axe of Electrocution on him, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, no lair this level. Scroll of Blink is nice to identify. Priest, let's see if we can just petrify him. We did. Good. Petrify this guy as well, because we're not going to be able to damage him through his armor. Everything up to 5. Let's wait for our magic to regen. We can just petrify this guy. He's probably not super dangerous even if we can't petrify him, because we do have the ring of poison resistance, but still better safe than sorry. Bees. Well, we do have poison resistance. It probably won't be too bad, plus we can throw darts or needles at them to poison them, which they are susceptible to, being insects. %39%, okay, we got him. We're probably not going to get that guy. Let's just bring him upstairs with us and we can curare him. Oh, hang on. He's resistant to poison, damn, okay. We can net him. Do we get the net back? No. If you kill something quickly enough, you can actually get the net back. Oh yeah, we picked up an Amulet of Gourmand at some point. There's Lair. Looking like the entrance to Orc. +1 Ring of Slaying. No. Not high enough to be interested in. That's not good. We dropped into a shaft and fell 3 floors. Well, the good thing is that we are a gnoll. We've got really high stealth. So hopefully we won't wake. Oh, let's not deal with that. Wake anything up. He did croak, which is bad. Hopefully, okay, Hydra. Fortunately, we got the 23% chance to paralyze. And we found a spellbook, which is Conjurations. I don't think I'm interested in any of these. Maybe Dazzling Spray. This can, oops. This can blind enemies, and then you can get stabs on them. But Petrify is probably better. I mean, this could be used against things that we can't petrify. But I don't think I'll learn it right now. Okay, we got a couple of stairs. Well, that's not a good stair. +5 Battle Axe of Freezing. 57%. Okay, we got one. Excellent. Now, can we get the other guy? We might have to... Actually, we can just ditch him on this level. That works better. Huh. Well, he's not resistant to poison. We can hope he doesn't notice us, and he stepped away. Let's curare him so he's slow. Petrify, we got the Petrify, excellent. Okay, that worked out. Orc Priest, I don't really want to wake him up because he's going to walk over this way and then step on the alarm trap. Also, he's probably with a pack of orcs. So I don't really want to walk towards him either. If I magic map, I don't have magic mapping. Maybe I'll learn pass wall. Can I pass through this wall? Extremely deep. Extremely deep. How about any of these ones? Extremely deep. Extremely deep. Okay, I don't think we've got really any option. We could teleport, but that's not good either. Okay, he woke up. If I bring them back that way, they're going to step on the alarm trap. Let's channel magic. Okay. That kind of worked out. +2 Dagger of Venom is better than our +3 Dagger of Protection. There are some gloves. He didn't yell, which is nice. He didn't croak, which is also nice. Or did he? No. Howler Monkey, that's going to scream and wake up everything. Another white. What in the world? He's carrying a wand. Okay. No magic, let's just chill out here for a bit. Okay, there we go, got a shaft. That's better than nothing. I would rather find a stair though. Let's see if we can get the troll petrified. We can. It might be worth wearing a troll leather armor. So at the moment 6 AC, 17 EV, and we get resist negative. So 6, 17, 7, 17. I think I'd rather have the troll leather armor. The extra regen is nice, and resist negative isn't super important at this stage in the game. He howled, so we might need to run away. Just jackals. And a shadow. If we throw some steam, he should hopefully be revealed. Let's use the other berserk and take this guy out. There's another ugly thing. Out of mana, let's channel magic. Got the petrify in, good. Well, at least we're getting lots of extra levels from that shaft. Okay, there we go. Are we finally back to where we were, or is it one more level? One more level. But the stairs are right there, and we're back. Well, that was an exciting adventure. Okay, we'll clear out this one and then we'll go into lair, and then I think because of that shaft I ended up spending more time than expected. I think I'll just stop once I get into lair. Alright, there we go. Why is that taking so long to bring me into lair? Okay, there we go. Right, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. See you next time.